Joy Ambassadors is a way for our employees to answer the call for well-being. It's a program where we select employees from all over the world, from various functions, and they work for 2 weeks in our cocoa communities in Ghana, where we have our Cocoa Life program. And they work side by side with the farmers and the people that live in the community, and they do activities where they share their talents and help the communities become stronger in various areas.
It's really superb for me to be here on a cocoa farm to see where our raw material comes from. That's the very start of the chain as we make our chocolate bars and our chocolate products for our consumers.
So I got to understand all the cocoa process, so right from the seeds to the plants, to the cocoa pods, then to the beans.
So we've just been harvesting a few cocoa pods that are ripe and ready. They got to turn a little yellow before you take them down from the trees. We also got the beans out of the pod. And of course, the beans taste really nice, the outer gooey stuff.
It's very sweet, it's very soft, it's very tender, it's good.
It's something completely different when you see it on site. When you go out in the forest and you look for the trees, you take them down, you open the pods, and then you see how they do the different steps in fermentation, the drying, and everything that they're doing. It's much more than I ever imagined.
So they're able to understand our supply chain and be able to bring that knowledge back into the organization and share it with the rest of our colleagues that they work with.
What have impressed me most is really this strong collaboration we have experienced here with the communities. So having the chance to really experience what life looks like in these communities and being in touch with those people.
It's not just cocoa, it's the people, the community, the collaboration. So I think that I have learned a lot from that area.
I was nominated as a buddy to one of the Joy Ambassadors named Rajesh, and together we've been visiting the communities. And we've also invited some of the leaders in the communities to train them on certain issues that we realize they need training on.
The whole point of the workshops is really to teach people to fish rather than give them fish. And we got some great feedback yesterday as we were doing some of the work on facilitating, on influencing, on preparing a business.
I learned many things that can improve my life, like the uniqueness in my product, and how I'll convince my customers to buy my products.
Cocoa Life, we believe in women empowerment. And so wherever we go, we make sure there are even more women in our groups, even when they are not farmers on their own. If they are assisting their husbands or their parents, we still bring those women in the group.
Cocoa Life, they're providing them a possibility to learn a new trade, meaning that this is for them then a possibility to get a second livelihood.
We have access to all kinds of information, knowledge, techniques, whatever. And really, it's about the basic and simple things that could help those people massively. And you cannot imagine if you haven't been here.
This is what's so wonderful about Cocoa Life. It's not just about the plants, but it's all about the communities and how the communities work together, how they collaborate, how they interact, how they support each other. And that's been just a wonderful thing to see and experience.
I think the Ghanaian people, there's one of the most generous people I've seen.
And I have been seeing like 100 smiles these past 2 weeks, and it has transformed my life.